Welcome. It's great to have you here as we dive into the world of sustainability and green logistics. I'll guide you through some of the most important concepts shaping modern supply chains. Whether you're new to green logistics or looking to deepen your knowledge, this presentation will provide valuable insights you can use right away. Let's begin by exploring what we'll cover today. Here's a quick overview of our journey together. First, we'll introduce key concepts in green logistics. Next, we'll discuss the principles behind sustainable sourcing and ethical procurement. After that, we'll explore practical strategies for reducing our carbon footprint before moving into how circular economy practices are transforming supply chains. Finally, we'll wrap up with some key takeaways and practical implications for your organization. Now, let's get started by understanding why green logistics matters more than ever. Building a greener future for supply chains isn't just an ideal. It's a necessity. Green logistics is all about applying environmentally responsible practices to every part of the supply chain, from sourcing and transportation to warehousing and final delivery. To truly embrace sustainability, companies must rethink traditional operations, focusing on ways to minimize resource consumption, reduce pollution, and cut down on waste. Leading organizations are adopting these green standards not only to stay ahead of regulatory requirements, but also to meet the rising demand from consumers who care about sustainability. As global supply chains continue to grow, integrating sustainability isn't just a smart move. It's essential for long-term success and competitive advantage. Now, let's break down the fundamental components of an effective green logistics strategy. Green logistics is built on three pillars. First, we have stakeholder trust. This is about openly communicating your environmental goals and achievements to customers, regulators, and partners, which builds credibility and sets your organization apart in the marketplace. Next is resource efficiency. Transitioning to sustainable logistics involves investing in renewable energy, adopting eco-friendly vehicles, and using reusable packaging. These shifts help companies lower costs, meet stakeholder expectations, and prepare for regulatory changes. Finally, there's emissions reduction. Resource conservation, efficient transportation, better packaging, and smarter warehousing practices are all crucial. With the help of data analytics, companies can optimize delivery routes, cut down on unnecessary idling, and manage warehouse energy use more efficiently. With these foundational elements in place, let's focus on the sourcing side. How do we ensure the materials and products we acquire are truly sustainable? Sustainable sourcing starts with strong collaboration between companies and their suppliers. By working together on sustainability initiatives, organizations can magnify their positive impact and reduce risks tied to unethical practices. Transparency is also key. Modern ethical procurement involves carefully screening suppliers for their adherence to sustainability standards, often leveraging digital platforms for real-time compliance monitoring. This level of oversight ensures transparency, reduces risk, and builds trust. It's also crucial to have verifiable supply chains. This means confirming exactly where materials come from, embracing recycled content, and ensuring fair labor standards. In short, sustainable sourcing goes beyond simple transactions. It's about creating partnerships based on shared values and rigorous standards. So, how does all this fit into the broader role of procurement? At its core, sustainable procurement is about linking business growth to ethical and environmental responsibility. It's not just about finding the lowest cost or the fastest delivery. It's about making choices that support both the environment and fair labor practices. This holistic approach ensures that as businesses grow, they're lifting up people and protecting our planet at the same time. Next, let's look at some actionable steps for reducing carbon emissions throughout the supply chain. When it comes to lowering your supply chain's carbon impact, several strategies stand out. First, carbon tracking. By investing in digital monitoring tools, organizations can accurately identify opportunities to cut emissions, set ambitious targets, and transparently report their progress to stakeholders. Second, renewable energy. Many logistics centers are adopting solar and wind power to reduce emissions. Smart warehouse controls and process automation further drive down energy use and operating costs. And third, making smart transport choices. This involves selecting lower-emission transportation modes, such as rail or ocean shipping instead of trucks or planes, electrifying vehicle fleets, and adopting a broader mix of transport types. Cutting emissions is more than a corporate buzzword. It's crucial for cost savings, regulatory compliance, customer reputation, and our global environment. Next, let's see how circular economy practices fit into green logistics. Circular economy thinking is changing the way supply chains operate. Reverse logistics is a great place to start. By recovering products at the end of their life cycle for recycling or remanufacturing, companies maximize resource use and keep more waste out of landfills. Life cycle extension is another key strategy. By tracking and recovering assets throughout their life, businesses reduce waste and extend the value they get from their materials. Circular purchasing takes it further. Purchasing decisions are made with an eye on continuous resource recovery, reuse, and recycling. This requires designing products and packaging for long-term reusability. Lastly, closed-loop systems. These involve reusing shipping materials and adopting returnable packaging to cut down on waste and increase efficiency. Moving toward a circular economy isn't just good for the planet. It creates value for organizations and their stakeholders, and demands collaboration across logistics, suppliers, and technology partners. To sum it up, green logistics is no longer just nice to have. It's a critical driver for long-term growth, smarter risk management, and a positive impact on our environment and society. By adopting these principles and practices, organizations position themselves as leaders committed to a more sustainable world. Thank you for joining me. If you're ready to make your supply chain greener, now's the perfect time to start.